In the heart of Mali, nestled between the rolling dunes of the Sahara and the lush greenery of the Niger River, lay the village of Nani. Nani was a place of dreams and traditions, where the air was filled with the scent of baobab trees and the sounds of gems. Here, people lived in harmony with nature, farming millet and tending to their herds. The village thrived under the leadership of the wise and just chief, Keita. Keita had a son named Keita, who was known for his intelligence and curiosity. Keita would often sit by the village elders, absorbing their tales of ancient empires and legendary warriors. Despite his young age, Keita dreamed of exploring beyond the horizon, to see the world his elders spoke of. One day, as Keita helped his father in the fields, he noticed a group of travelers arriving. They were merchants from Timbuktu, bringing tales of distant lands and cities of gold. Keita listened intently, his heart yearning for adventure. He knew that his destiny lay beyond the confines of Nani. With a heavy heart, Keita approached his father, seeking permission to leave the village and explore the world. Chief Keita, though reluctant, understood his son's desire for knowledge and growth. He gave Keita his blessing, along with a talisman for protection and a pouch of millet for the journey. The villagers gathered to bid farewell to Keita, offering him advice and prayers. Keita felt a mix of excitement and sadness as he left the only home he had ever known. His journey began along the dusty roads, with the scorching sun overhead and the vast horizon before him. Keita traveled for days, crossing the arid plains and sleeping under the stars. Along the way, he encountered various travelers and learned about their cultures and traditions. Each story he heard, each person he met, enriched his understanding of the world and fueled his desire to learn more. One evening, as Keita made camp near an oasis, he saw a caravan of Tuareg nomads approaching. The Tuaregs, known as the Blue people due to their indigo-dyed robes, were a proud and noble people who traversed the Sahara with ease. They welcomed Keita into their camp, offering him food and shelter. Keita was fascinated by the Tuaregs' way of life. He spent weeks with them, learning how they navigated the vast desert using the stars and their deep understanding of the land. He listened to their stories of ancient trade routes and legendary oases hidden in the dunes. As Keita prepared to continue his journey, the Tuaregs gifted him a camel and a precious vial of water from the secret oasis. They told him that the desert was both a friend and a foe, and that he should respect its power. Keita thanked them and set off, his spirit renewed and his heart filled with gratitude. Keita's journey led him to the legendary city of Timbuktu, a beacon of knowledge and trade in the heart of the Sahara. As he approached the city gates, he marveled at the sight of the grand mosques and bustling marketplaces. Timbuktu was a melting pot of cultures, with scholars, merchants, and travelers from all corners of the world. Keita enrolled in one of the renowned madrasas, eager to immerse himself in the pursuit of knowledge. He studied under wise scholars, learning about mathematics, astronomy, and the rich history of Africa. Keita's days were filled with lessons and his nights with discussions, as he delved deeper into the mysteries of the universe. In Timbuktu, Keita also formed lasting friendships with fellow students from diverse backgrounds. Together, they explored the city's libraries, which housed countless manuscripts and ancient texts. Keita felt a profound sense of belonging in this city of knowledge, but he knew his journey was far from over. After several years in Timbuktu, Keita decided to follow the river Niger, the lifeblood of West Africa. He boarded a trading boat and sailed down the river, passing through lush landscapes and vibrant villages. The river's gentle flow and the rhythm of the paddles created a soothing melody that accompanied his journey. Along the river, Keita encountered fishermen casting their nets, farmers tending to their crops, and children playing on the riverbanks. He learned about the river's significance to the people, providing sustenance and a means of transportation. Keita also marveled at the diverse wildlife, from colorful birds to majestic hippos. One day, Keita met a griot, a traditional storyteller and keeper of history. The griot shared tales of great empires that once flourished along the Niger, inspiring Keita to delve deeper into his heritage. As they traveled together, the griot taught Keita the art of storytelling, emphasizing the power of words to preserve history and inspire change. Keita's journey took him farther west to the ancient kingdom of Ghana, known for its wealth and trade in gold. The capital, Kumbisala, was a bustling metropolis, with markets overflowing with goods from across Africa and beyond. Keita was amazed by the city's grandeur and the prosperity of its people. In Kumbisala, Keita met the king, who was intrigued by the young traveler's knowledge and experiences. The king invited Keita to stay at the palace, where he witnessed the intricacies of governance and the balance of power and justice. Keita also explored the city's vibrant art scene, where he was captivated by the music, dance, and craftsmanship. Keita spent months in Ghana, learning about the kingdom's sophisticated trade networks and its role in connecting Africa with the rest of the world. He also formed bonds with the local artisans, who taught him the secrets of their crafts. Keita's time in Ghana deepened his appreciation for Africa's rich cultural heritage and its interconnectedness with global history. Continuing his journey, Keita traveled to the Ashanti Kingdom in present-day Ghana. The Ashanti were renowned for their military prowess and their sophisticated system of governance. The capital, Kumasi, was a center of power and culture, with the golden stool as the symbol of the Ashanti nation's unity and strength. Keita was welcomed by the Asantehene, the king of the Ashanti, who admired Keita's quest for knowledge. In Kumasi, Keita learned about the Ashanti's advanced administrative system and their skilled craftsmanship, especially in goldsmithing. He also witnessed the elaborate ceremonies and festivals that celebrated the Ashanti's rich traditions. Keita was particularly fascinated by the Ashanti's respect for their ancestors and their belief in the spiritual connection between the past and the present. He spent time with the elders, learning about their oral history and the significance of the golden stool. Keita's experiences in the Ashanti Kingdom reinforced his understanding of the importance of heritage and identity. With a wealth of knowledge and experiences, Keita decided to journey eastward, crossing the savannas and the Great Rift Valley. He marveled at the breathtaking landscapes, from vast grasslands teeming with wildlife to towering mountains and serene lakes. Keita felt a deep connection to the land, sensing the ancient spirits that resided in the natural world. Keita's travels brought him to the kingdom of Buganda, in present-day Uganda. The Buganda people were known for their complex societal structure and their vibrant culture. Keita was welcomed by the Kabaka, the king, who shared insights into Buganda's history and governance. Keita spent months in Buganda, learning about the kingdom's clan system and their traditional practices. He participated in local rituals and ceremonies, gaining a deeper appreciation for the spiritual beliefs of the Buganda people. Keita also marveled at the craftsmanship of the artisans, particularly the weavers and potters, who created intricate designs that told stories of their ancestors. Keita's journey continued to the Swahili coast, where he encountered the vibrant coastal cities along the Indian Ocean. These cities, such as Kilwa and Mombasa, were bustling hubs of trade, connecting Africa with Arabia, Persia, and India. The air was filled with the scent of spices, and the streets buzzed with the sounds of different languages. Keita was fascinated by the blend of African, Arab, and Persian cultures that defined the Swahili coast. He learned about the region's history of maritime trade and the influence of Islam on local customs and architecture. The elegant coral stone buildings and the grand mosques left a lasting impression on Keita. In the coastal city of Kilwa, Keita befriended a local merchant who taught him about the intricacies of trade and navigation. Keita spent days exploring the bustling markets, where he encountered goods from distant lands such as silk, spices, and porcelain. He also sailed on a dhow, experiencing the life of a sailor and gaining a new perspective on the interconnectedness of the world. After years of exploration, Keita felt a strong pull to return to his homeland. His journey had taken him across vast deserts, along mighty rivers, through bustling cities, and into the heart of different cultures. Each experience had enriched his understanding of the world and deepened his connection to his African heritage. As Keita approached the village of Nani, he was greeted with joy and celebration. The villagers marveled at the tales of his adventures and the knowledge he had gained. Chief Bomba Keita was proud of his son, who had not only explored the world but also brought back valuable insights that would benefit their community. Keita shared his stories with the village, emphasizing the importance of knowledge, cultural exchange, and respect for traditions. He helped implement new agricultural techniques he had learned, improving the village's prosperity. Keita also established a school, where he taught the children about the diverse cultures and histories he had encountered. Keita's journey had come full circle. He had set out as a curious young boy and returned as a wise and knowledgeable man. His experiences had not only shaped him but also enriched the lives of those in his village. Keita's legacy lived on, inspiring future generations to embrace their heritage and seek knowledge beyond their horizons. Subscribe now for more interesting stories.